Hey everybody. Hey, if you've already seen the intro on these videos, just go ahead and skip to 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Guys, hey, welcome. Hey, name is BJ. I am from Texas. I'm a truck driver, owner operator, and and I just want to kind of give you a breakdown as to what this video what my channel is about. Um, so I I've been trading for about 6 years, off and on, and I'm taking it serious. I've been recently taking it serious, learning the price a strategy called price action strategy, which is a strategy that all traders or all actual career traders use. Um, it's the proven strategy that there's not too many videos on. I believe there's more videos on it when it comes to trading, regular trading. This is binary options. When it comes to binary options, you see a lot of gimmicky YouTube videos regarding it, and I really don't care for those because they don't really teach you anything. So this one here, this channel is dedicated to actually showing real life trading. I'm going to be documenting all my trades every day. I start trading about 6 in the morning. I try to finish around 12 noon if possible, but sometimes I can finish earlier. Um, and pretty much using price action, and pretty much while I'm trading, I'm going to be walking everybody through what I'm doing, why I traded that way. So it's like a tutorial. At the same time, it's I'm actually going to be making money from this. This is the only reason that I'm trying to do that I'm putting this on YouTube is so that, well, the main, I got a couple reasons, but the main reason is so that I can document my trades. I can look back on these videos and see my progress. Forgive me, my throat is a little bit sore. I'm getting over a cold, but just wanted to, I guess, introduce myself to you. Happy that you're here. Hopefully, you stay for the journey. I am currently trading on on the real account, and I have a certain technique that is pretty unique when it comes to money management. Um, so you can stick around and learn that. And yeah, um, again, I'm not selling anything. There's no, I'm not trying to get you to join a Discord channel or what's it called, Telegram's channel, or I'm not promoting this platform. So this platform, I'm not going to say the name of the platform, but it's, if you have delved into any type of binary options, this platform. It's the only platform really that's available. I think there's another one that's available, but this one is the main one. It starts with P. The first word starts with P. The second word starts with O. You can get it on, you can get it on your Play Store or your, iPhone store. Don't know what that one's called, but pretty much, um, I am, just trying to um, make sure that I record everything, and I'm going to be comparing because this platform, there's a lot of mixed reviews on it. Some people say that it's a legit platform. Some people say that's a scam. So I'm here to prove that as well. Um, I have lost a lot of money on this platform, but I chalk that up to me following people that don't really have my best interest in mind. And as well as uh, not knowing what I was doing, not really knowing what I was doing. I know a lot more of what I'm doing now, especially with this price action strategy. It really works, and it's logical. So so yeah. uh, what else I can tell you about me? Uh, um, I can honestly tell you that I'm not uh I'm not you're not going to hear anything, any type of commercial or anything from me when it comes to this channel. This channel is strictly I'm gonna be trading, and that's it. It's going to be done all from my phone, and so that it can you can I'll be able to show people that you can do this from your phone as well. Um, and it's pretty much going to be this. I'm pretty much recording my screen, and I'm gonna try to do it where I don't edit too much, and go through it. I mean, sometimes I might cut it off if I need to work, because I am a truck driver, so I can't. I try to do this early in the morning before I get started with my day. I try to, I try if I can, I'll try to finish around 9 o'clock, from 6 to 9. If it's a good day. Sometimes it's not so good of a day, and it goes over, and I have to do it on my breaks and stuff. So, but yeah, as far as the platform goes, from what I've seen so far, it is pretty legit. It's not right with the actual market. Like, if you go to, there's an app called TradingView. If you go there, you install that app, you can see the actual um, market price for in any pair that you're in. Because I do, with binary options, I usually just do the pairs, the currency pairs. So you can go there, look at the currency pair that you're trading in with and be able to compare it, right? And from what I see, from what I can tell, it's about 10 points off. So, like, right here, like, you see this area right here that I'm pointing at, right here, circling it. That is the price, the current price, and you see it's fluctuating between 747, 448, 49, 66. Okay, so the very last number on the right side is called a pip or a point. So it's about 10 points lagging behind, from what I see. Either lagging behind or in front of it. So the way I'd interpret that is they can, and it's always 10 points, or 10 or less. It's usually never more than 10 points. So that kind of tells me that that's the window that you can that they have to work with. That's how I interpret it. The window that they have to work with, to where if there's a last minute trade that you're trying to win, and you're like 2 or 3 pips from winning it, they have the power to you know to push it out of your favor, to where you end up losing by 1 or 2 points. They have that power. I don't know if they actually execute that power, but I'm not going to take any chances with it. So what I do is I trade longer trades. 5 minutes is the shortest I do, but I don't do too many 5 minute trades. My bread and butter is 15-minute to 20-minute trades. So yeah, just wanted to kind of um, let you know about that, and don't want to spend too much time. We can go ahead and get into it. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm about. Okay, so hopefully you guys stick around, and we can learn together. um, and you know, and learn together and do well. This is, I think, I am optimistic that I'll be making. I'll do pretty good on this one. I'm using it as an extra stream of income. I'm not trying to get rich fast. I'm just trying to grow the account about 5% every day, if possible. And anything extra, I transfer to um, there's a Forex account here that you can transfer it to. So you see I have $253 in my Forex account right now. So yeah, any wins over 5% would go there. And then on Friday, this here would be my take-home pay, pretty much my paycheck on Friday, minus 20%. I'll keep 20% in here for next Monday. So so yeah, that's it. You'll learn more about everything on the video. All right, I'll talk to you.
All right, hey, good morning. Getting started for the day. I just woke up. It is Wednesday, 7:54. I'm about to get started here. I'll go ahead and go to my notes for trading and put a new day here. I don't think that I put my last day in yesterday. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, so I need to do that also. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the first time I've done that where I forgot to put it in. Okay, and today I'm gonna just do 3%. Since I've been going up and down, well, not up and down, more so, I have a winning day and I have a losing day. Winning day, losing day. So today might be a losing day for me. I'm going to be more conservative and do my regular 3%, just in case. Yeah, since there's more money in there, I think I'm just going to start doing 3% from now on. But yeah, I'll get back. I need to go ahead and do the notes from yesterday, and yeah, and then I'll get back with you. All right. All right, guys. I am going to go ahead and get one of the lines drawn so that you can see what I'm doing. So I have a notepad here called Trading Pairs, and it has all the pairs that I trade with, or that you can trade with on this platform. So what I do is just go from the top to the bottom. The first one, I skip all the OTC. So the first one, which is very nice, you got a 92% CHFJPY. So we'll see if we can draw lines on this one. You go to the hour chart. Okay. And this one is looking actually kind of decent. I mean, there's no action right now when it comes to being able to place a trade, but I do see lines that you can draw. You could draw a line from here, from the last closed candle, which is this one. So from there, and for many hours, it's been pretty steadily going down. I would say from there to there. Okay, and you always draw it on the wicks. Okay, and that's going to be the roof or the resistance, and then let's see if we can draw a candle from the floor, the last candle again, and draw it about right there. Yeah, that's about it right there. So that's the floor. So it's operating within that range. It looks like it is narrowing up. That's the range right now. You know what? I just to give y'all a little bit of game here. I found out last night for the first time. I've been trading for 6 years, but I did take a long break in between. Came back and started trading seriously starting in January, and yeah, I realized you can put you can do a what's it called, a price, an automatic price set. Like you could pretty much have it put set a like if it hits a certain price point, it'll automatically put you in a trade. Well, you can't do it from your phone, unfortunately. I wish you could, and that might be the reason why I switch over to a laptop and do this from a laptop, because that would be pretty big for me. I think the way that I trade on this thing is like, pretty much it would be where I could just put a price point right here. Like as soon as, I could just put it there, right? And if the candle at any time within this hour hits there, it's automatically going to put me in the trade, which is what I want. I'm waiting for it to hit the roof or the floor, and then I put the trade in going the opposite way. And I wouldn't have to be sitting here looking at it. I could just put that trade in and move on to the next pair, right? So yeah, I tested it out last night on the practice account, and it worked very well. Worked very well. It does take a little practice using it to know all the ins and outs of it. One bad thing I don't like about it is you can't see. Like if you go to after you place your trade in, or your where you want it to enter at automatically, you can't see it again. Like you can't see where that trade is, or you can't see the pair that has it in there, like that has that. So you pretty much have to go through all your trades or all your pairs again manually to be able to see which ones have those sets, those price sets in it. So it's not as easy as like tapping favorite, and being able to see, oh, okay, I have it in that one. So anyway, just wanted to clear that up. But yeah, you see how I'm doing my floor and roof. That's the gist of it, and you do it on the hour chart. So so yeah, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll get back with you. All right, guys. Hey, so I set my lines already, and as soon as I got to the very first pair to get started trading, I saw what appears to be a breakthrough. It's not a breakout yet. So I went ahead and placed a good trade. I think it was a really good trade. This candle here is a breakout candle. I'm sorry, it's a breakthrough candle. This next candle is an upside down hammer, which indicates selling pressure, which indicates that it's not a breakout yet. You need a full body candle or a hammer candle for it to indicate breakout. So I went ahead and placed a trade. I tried to get as high as possible on this particular candle as I thought that it would go. If it goes any higher, I'm gonna do a secondary trade as well. But I don't think it's a breakout yet. So I think I got a good price point in there. I did 20 minutes to give it time to, turn around and start going back down. So we'll see what happens there. If you hear the rain, it's raining pretty hard out here. My first day back at work. It is 9:14 now. I do need to get started for the day. Let me just scroll through the rest of them and see if I can find anything else. This one looks like it's going back down. Let's see if it bounces, if it tests this roof and goes back up. It's not a good sign if it does. But it still, there's no breakouts candles yet. You know, the two completed candles are indicating selling pressure, more selling pressure than buying pressure. So let's see what happens. If it can go through there, then I think we're good. If we can go through that roof, especially the next 10 minutes, if we can go through that roof, I think we're good. Hopefully it doesn't continue. You know, it's a battle right now between buyers and sellers. You know, the sellers, if I feel like the buyers wanted to bounce off that roof, while the sellers wanted to go through. Whenever it gets close to that roof, it wants to retract. Come on now. You know, come on now. Sellers, win out sellers, win out sellers. Win out sellers. Get through there. You know you want to. You know you want to. There you go. There you go. Give us some more push now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Break through there. Break all the way through there. Don't let the buyers beat you out now. And, you know, I mean, I'm saying this because we're playing we are playing the actual market. Well, so this is a simulated market, you know. This platform doesn't actually play the market, but it is simulated as close as possible. I'm not gonna say as close as possible, but you know, close enough, within 10 pips in most cases with the market. So it's kind of like playing the market, you know. It's the live market, right? It's simulated to about 10 points of the live market. So I can root for the sellers and buyers and actually be saying something versus this being created by, you know, like being imagined by this platform. All the OTCs, however, are imagined by the platform. That's why I stay away from that, because, you know, you're trading against the platform here. You're not trading against other traders. Like, as far as you physically, you know, putting the $72 trade in, you know, when I win that trade, this platform is losing money. It loses $72 pretty much, you know, or not $72. It loses the percentage of $72, you know, once they take their cut out. Their you know, whatever percentage is down here. You know, this thing dropped from 86 to 80 to 76, just like that. But that's good, you know. That's a good sign that it's going back down. Hopefully it drops and it stays within this, because again, for hours upon hours upon hours, it's been staying within this window. So so it looks like it'll probably continue to stay within that window, hopefully. I mean, got back out of it. We'll see. We'll catch up with it here in a little bit, see what's going on. All right, so I found out a good trick as well. Hitting the star right here will take you straight into only your stars. That's going to save me so much time. All right, so nothing there. Not sure if I missed this one. Might have missed it, I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I think so. We'll keep an eye on it. That's the one we're in. Nothing here. Nothing going, nothing going. We only have six to pick out of this time. I think I missed that opportunity too. And nothing here. And this was so low. I mean, it's a good opportunity now, but look at the payout. Payout's 49%. Nope. They can have that. Even though, I mean, it will be, you know, money, but I'm not risking, you know, I'm not going to risk all of my money just to win 49% of theirs. 51% now, no. No. That's not smart at all. Alright, so let's see which one is getting the closest. These are all really low though. You see how this one dropped to 63? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And all the other ones are low. So we only have 3 really that we can watch. And I think this one was the one that was the closest. So let's look at it. We have our primary in already. Well, let's see that one. Maybe we could put a secondary in on the other one. If well, the other one's this one's 63 now, so we can't even put a secondary in it if we wanted to. Yeah. Okay. We'll watch this one. If it gets close, I'll get back with you on it. I mean, it's kind of close already, but and it's still going down. It's still dropping. It's been following this trend for some hours, definitely. Every time it hits that floor, and it's getting close to that floor again. And it is there. I'll go ahead and put that one in. I might be able to get a better spot. Every time it hits that floor in 20 minutes, it looks like it's up. You know, it hit the floor here, 20 minutes was way up. Hit the floor here, 20 minutes it was up. Hit the floor there, in 20 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, it was up. Got close there and went back up. Hit the floor here, 1, 2, 3, 4, went back up. Yep. So every time it goes back up. So I would be surprised if it's not the same thing happens here. I mean, I think if we got a good entry point, I mean, you know, yeah, I mean that I'm not gonna say good. That's a great entry point. I mean, that was the lowest that it went, but you know, we caught it at its lowest point before it started going back up. So I can't be mad at that at all. So yeah, we will see what happens. I think those are two pretty good ones that we put in. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast and get back with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, all right. So I have about, in these trades we have 1 minute and 38 seconds left in one. The other one still about 11 minutes left. Still winning by a lot, 142 points. Let's look at it real quick. CHF JPY. Back up to 89 points. Oh wow, it actually hit almost hit our price point. If we can get it to go, let me see. Okay, so kind of it was another breakout candle, pretty much, right? So depending on what this candle does would depend on what my next trade is. I'm sure our entry point is good though. Our trade is good, but our next trade, you know, we could, you know, it just depending on what this one does, what this candle does. Because again, it's not a breakthrough. It's not a breakout yet. It's a breakthrough right now. It broke through that, and at this point, I can start looking to see what smaller trends are in here. Like if there's an uptrend that's formulating, because you know the hour candles are downtrends. It looks like there's just a lot of volatility. It's like all this point, I mean, all this was good, and then all of a sudden, right, starting about right here, volatility city started to happen. So it's a good 4 seconds left. We won that first trade, that first primary in the world. I don't remember it doing that before. Like, you know, showing how much you won on that trade. You know, your profit plus the what you traded, what you placed, what you wagered. I don't recall it doing that before. There might be a new feature that they've added. But yeah, like we want to see what this candle, how it closes. You know, that would determine what the next or what direction it's going. Like right now, this is a heavy hammer, upside down hammer, showing that it's going to go right back through there again. Let's see if we can find a trend. I'm gonna go to 15 minutes and see if there's a trend going on here. So you look in this. There's a high here, and then it went low here, then it went high here, up here, and then it went low. It was a higher low here, and then it went very high and broke through. I don't know what so you know, I mean, let's see, high, low, high, low, high. Yeah, I'm not sure. I do know that it did test, well, like looking at it from this view, it looked like it's a breakout. If you look at it from here, from the 15-minute angle, it looks like it's a breakout, because this one here was the first one that broke through, and then it did finish as a hammer candle outside. So that would tell you that the next candle, that's evidence, or not evidence, but a indication that that the price will continue to go up. And right now, look at the 5-minute candle. It's not as high as the price point that we got in, but it's going up there. So I mean, and again, that was the 15-minute chart. The 5-minute chart, hey, but look at this. You get on the 5-minute chart. This is a hammer candle. It closed as a hammer. It broke through and then it closed as a hammer, which means there's an indicator that prices are going to continue to go up. I wouldn't put a primary on it, but I would put a secondary. Like if I can get it at the same price point as this hammer, I will put a secondary on that one. So let's see what happens. I'll put a short time frame. I'll put like a 5-minute time frame on it. Pretty much it would have to retract on itself, you know, and this would be like a perfect time to place one of those automatic trades, you know, on the laptop, but obviously you can't do it here. But let's see what happens. I mean, and, you know, and it hit all the way up there at the top again. It pretty much hit that roof and then it fell back. Like it's testing itself on that roof before continuing up. Let's see if it does it again. Okay, it broke through at that time. And that's the highest that it's been since this point over here. So it's a long time since it's been that high. But yeah, I mean, so I'm thinking that this is the new roof now. I don't know if it's going to want to go back in this. I mean, it's a lot of volatility. It's hard to even see really what's going on. You know, but you know, you do see it going up and down, and it's going higher and higher. It seems like it's going higher and higher. Every up is higher than the last up. So I mean, I would think that it probably would continue that trend and keep on going up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I don't know how much up it's gonna go. And let's see if we can draw a line at its peak. At what it's been doing. Oop, yeah. Like, you know, pretty much it's like right here. It's kind of like following that. It seems like to me it's following that. I mean, that's a very, very, what's the word? Weak, I guess, because it's only been 5 minutes. I mean, all these are 5-minute candles. I'm doing it from the start of the volatility, pretty much. But that's where it looks like it's trying to do. Trying to follow that line and bounce back down. So I would do like maybe a 15-minute. Let me see, up, then it went down, and it went back up, down, up. So down, up. It really 10 minutes would be good. Down, up, yeah. Only 10 minutes would be good to do a secondary trade on that one. I wouldn't do a primary because again, it's not they're not our. They're not. It's not an hour type of thing. If this secondary can come in, if it can come in by the time, you know, or after or before I put this one in, I could do another secondary for that amount of 36. Let's see how the other ones are looking. Okay, I'm missing out on primary right here. Missing out on primary almost every single time it hits. Almost every single time it hits. I mean, it's been hitting. It's been hitting almost every single time. Every 5 minutes it hits. So we're gonna hit again. I'm pretty sure. We'll look at it. Okay, nothing here. And that's where we have ours in right there on that one. Nothing there, okay. Alright, so nothing here yet. What is that one? It's called CHF, JPY. Alright. We'll see what happens in 5 minutes. It seems like this one's been pretty volatile though. Excuse me. Yeah, it seems like this one's being very volatile, and every single time for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 45 minutes. For the last 45 minutes, every single 5-minute candle has hit that line and then bounced off of it. Every single one. So, I mean, that there tells me that a short-term trade would be good here. You know, a short-term trade. We're talking about like, you know, a couple minutes. I typically don't do those types of trades, but in this situation, in that scenario, that's good money. So we'll see what happens. If it goes down there, which I mean it's been doing this throughout this time, it's been hitting it. I mean, I can't argue with the trend. And there it goes back down again. Let's do 2 minutes. Oh, $72. I mean, you can't argue with it. It's been doing it. been touching it every single time. There we go. Oh, is that 60% now? Yeah, see? See? Yeah, you want to fake mine. You're not gonna get me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Not today. Not today. You don't play around like that. Don't. Got plenty of patience. Just wait. Yeah, so this one here, I mean, I really don't have too much action there. Okay, that one came, so the other trade came in through for us, I'm pretty sure. We won by 74 points. Very good. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so nothing going right now. Nothing going. I don't like the fact that, man, these people tried to trick me for real. This is the best thing that we have going on right now. Looks like it does want to go up there, but you know that would be a pretty high point for it, and it's already a little bit higher than the final point is already a little bit higher than what's the previous, which is right here. But I think it wants to go a little bit higher before it's all said and done. Before it starts dropping, I would think, you know. It's kind of taking the long route this time, though. Problem is, the longer it takes to get there, the further it has to go with the price. Okay, it's back up there again. Let's see if it goes a little bit higher. I'll change this. I think 10 or 15 minutes would be good if we could get it to hit at the top, you know. None of these candles really look good as far as breakout candles, though. I mean, the last breakout candle was this one here. And that was on a downtrend. All these uptrend candles haven't been breakout candles, but it's steady going up, though. All right, let's go ahead and put it in right there. If we can get a higher price point, I'll put another secondary in. Don't want to put another secondary in this one. I mean, it's a flimsy. Nah, I wouldn't put another trade in here. I mean, I'll just get it just there. That's fine. I think in 15 minutes it's gonna take another 15 minutes before it gets might get a little bit higher, but it's not gonna get too much higher past that that price point, because again it needs to follow that trend, that slight uptrend. So pretty much let's go down for a little bit now before it can do another pump, I think. You know, it might go a little bit higher than that, you know, and hit or even cross that, but it's not going, but not too much more after that. If we can get a price point like that, I feel confident putting in a primary here actually. No. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to just hours for the primary. Okay, so we're in there. I like the price point. That's a good one. You know, I'm not gonna put another one in, even though I'm already tempted to, but I'm not. You know, I'm gonna let this one play out. I need to be conservative. We got it in at 89%. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Nothing there, nothing there, and then this is lower ones. Nothing there. This one's still steady touching, steady touching. Yeah, steady touching, man. They know what they doing. Yeah, they look good, but it's all the way down there in the dumps. This one's way in the dumps. All right. Wish I could. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Well, I'm gonna put a secondary in, another secondary in. If it can go back up there by that line, I'll put it in. Yeah, I don't think it's going to now. I think it's gonna just go. It's gonna start going down. Because, you know, as far as the pattern goes, it would throw off the pattern if it keeps on trying to go up and hit that and hit that roof, if that makes sense. Like, if you look at the pattern, it's like, you know, it zigzags up, down, and this one is up. It's been going up for a while before it has gone down. It's like it's not the pattern is kind of thrown off because it took longer to reach that roof. So it has to start going down soon in order to compensate for, you know, the time that it took to reach it this last time. So yeah, and you know, as predicted, it's shooting down. So okay, I'll come back with you guys and see what we might have better opportunities later on. Hey guys, hey, our trade just came in. That secondary that I put in at the very top. Look where it's at now. I put that secondary in up here, like up here. Almost a 500 pip win. You know, that was freaking awesome. We won by 617 points. Yeah, that's probably the most I've ever won by. So very, very nice. Got a huge breakthrough, break back inside the field, and it looks like I'm about to hit this base again. I'm just waiting for it to hit that base, but I'm gonna put a primary in. So just wanted to update you on that. I don't know exactly what it's going to do right now, but man, they're not paying anything right now. If you look at all my favorites, okay, they went back up on them. Okay. I might have something here. Let me go ahead and see what I can put in right here real quick. Okay. It's looking good. Yeah, it's gonna go back up. 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do 20 just to be safe. Daggum, give me a little bit more. No, don't go up yet, please. Just come on now. Don't do that on me. Go back down just a little bit. Okay, that's good. Right on the line. Right on the line. 20 minutes is fine. I mean, if it plays around in there, which some reason it likes to do whenever I get on here and start trading, it likes to play around. But if you noticed, you know, since it's been following this trend, I mean, yeah, this was one huge outlier, but it retracted right back into itself. And that's a 5-minute candle. But it's been following inside. It's been touching and going back up. You know, touching, going back up. Touching, going back up. So in 20 minutes, I think that's a good enough time. You know, it's where it's going to still be up by the time our time closes out. So we'll see. I might be able to get a better price point, maybe. Oh, I did do a little bit higher because I added that additional. It's kind of difficult to explain, but so that I don't lose any of. If I lose my next primary, I won't. I'll break even pretty much. Like if I win this one, but then lose my next primary, I'll break even including the pocket option or the fees that this broker charges, because because of these additional fees. Like I added the fees in this one pretty much, if that makes sense. So instead of 75, or what was it? I think I was doing 72. Instead of 72, I did. Okay, let me go ahead and get ready. This is supposed to be 36, I believe. Yeah. Gives me a better one. I'm gonna go ahead and put in. If I can get through there. I mean, it has to be kind of, you know, not just a little bit better. I'm talking about 5 pips or more better, around there. Okay, doesn't look like it's gonna happen for me. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, you know, it's going the way that we need it to go. So, all right, but yeah, for a while there, this platform was trying to play with me when it comes to percent, how much they're paying out. I mean, all of them were under 70% except one, the one that I was in. And right now, I only have 3 that I can trade with. So this is the best opportunity as far as getting a secondary in. But yeah, as I was saying, so that's what I did. So, you know, I won that first one, which was $72. This next one, in order to get my fees back, because so pretty much I'm assuming that I'm gonna win this one. On that third one, which is double the amount, I was thinking, how can I make it to where if I do lose that one, I've broken even, kind of like whereas I don't lose any of the money from, I don't lose any of my bankroll, you know, like none of it, you know, like not even the fees that this broker charges. So how can I do that? And the best way that I saw how was to, on the second trade, to trade a little bit more. Instead of $72, trade $14 more. And doing that means that both of those added together is going to be more than the next primary, which is going to be $144. It's going to be more than the next primary, and if I end up losing that one, if I end up losing that trade, then I would have still pretty much broken even. That 72 plus the 86 would be obviously more than $144. Man, I've lost my train of thought. Exactly what I'm trying to say. But pretty much it's just a way to where I can make sure that I don't lose my. If I lose that $144, I'm still I'm still not dipping into my bankroll. I just lost the. I'm gonna do 15 minutes on this one. I would have just lost the amount, my profit pretty much, and that's it. Not the bankroll, none of the bankroll. So yeah, come on now, dip under there. Dip under there. You know you want to. If I can get a good little push. Just a, good little push. That's all I'm asking for. A good little push. You know you want to. Just a little push. No, it gotta be a huge push. Just a little push. No, you can do it. You can do it. Now, faith in you. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so got those in. I think that's safe. 15-minute trade there, 20-minute trade there. What do we have on this one? So both of these are about even Steven. We have a little bit less on one than the other. So both of them are going to end around the same time. I think that we're going to be good on both of them. Let's see what else we have going on. This one here looks like it's reaching that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going to do. Yeah, I can't tell. Like if it hits this roof, is it going to bounce off? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a new trend is kind of been made. I might have to redo these candles or redo the lines on it. How's this one looking? Way above. Okay. So anyway, yeah. I mean, we'll wait and see. I don't see. I don't want to put any more on this one. We already put 2. That's our rule. And having these rules in place really keeps you from over leveraging yourself. Because the rules are made for you to play safe. Yeah. Okay. I'll get back with you guys if anything changes here. Right now, this is where we're at. We got that one in. When these are about to close out, I'll go ahead and get back with you on it. All right. All right, guys. Well, it's kind of weird. I got in. I didn't got in late. I just got finished, doing my little pre-trip on my truck, and I'm headed out now. And I went to go look, and I thought that I would have caught it in time, but 15 minutes had already passed. And turned out I ended up losing one of those trades. I lost my primary trade. Won my secondary though, which my secondary wasn't that much far off from the primary. But look at this. I won the primary. I lost the primary by 35 points. Then I won the secondary by 1 point. That's kind of crazy. So I mean, it played in that area, like I said. It's still using that line though. That line is the line that is supposed to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another primary in here. I'm gonna put a primary in there because it hasn't. I mean, it's playing around still. It hasn't really actually started its ascent. I mean, this might be its ascent now though. So yeah, I mean, it's a downtrend going on, but It's a downtrend going up, and I'm trading up with it. So it's not as strong as if it hit the roof and you're trading down on a downtrend. You know, I believe that's more strong. But in this case, you know, it just took a little while to start going back up. I would have put a trade in if I had caught it on that line. I'll put another trade in, but it looks like it might be too late now. It's starting to go up now. So, and obviously, you don't know how far it's going to go up before it starts retracting on itself. So yeah, I do hate that that one didn't come in for me, but I mean, we're still up for the day. That was my first loss. So let's just keep on going. Let's see if we can. We pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even put another primary in right now. Oh yeah, I can, because you know I put that primary in, then the next primary was this one. I mean, it turns into this one, and we end up winning that one. So yeah, so we're back at a primary now. All right, I'll catch back up with you if I can find another opportunity. Hey, so back. I saw opportunity. I put it in right on the line. The same one that I lost in just recently, that primary. Come back and try this again. You know, if you notice the trend, it has been, you know, like it touched the line here, got close here, so it got close there, then touched here, and then the next one it broke through a little bit. Next one it broke through a little bit more, and this one it broke through a little bit more. So it might just continue that, but I don't think it's going to do it yet. You know, because you know it typically stays up for a little bit before it comes right back down. This one, it went up there, but it didn't go up. I mean, it didn't stay up long at all before it came right back down and touched that line again. So I don't think it's going to actually do the whole going in under it and come back out yet. I don't think it's going to do that yet. I think it's going to wait maybe about 20 minutes or so before it starts. I mean, it should go up for the next 20 minutes, I would think. You know. So we'll see. We'll see.
In half a mile, slight right toward I-10 frontage road.
Let's see what else we have going on. I was thinking maybe I might be, if it did cross though a little bit, I might be able to put in a secondary. So let me just look at it a little bit longer and see if that might be.
Take the next right toward I-10 frontage road. Merge onto I-10 frontage road, then use the left lane to take the ramp to I-10 East.
Okay, it's pretty much around there again. I can get it a little bit lower. Put that one in.
Use the left lane to take the ramp to I-10 East, then merge onto I-10 East.
I put the secondary in for 20 minutes as well, since I barely won that last secondary by a point. It's crazy. But you know, again, I think it's too soon, since it's gone down for that to be this peak. You know, I don't think that's this peak. I think it should. keeps on testing that line and going right back up. I mean, looking at the other because I mean, you know, obviously you do see the downtrend. You know, here's the top here, bottom here, and then it went up for about 15 minutes. Then it went down for another 25 minutes. Then it went up for 10 minutes, and then it went down for another 10 minutes or so. Then it went up a little bit, and then it went down for another 10 minutes. And now it's up. It went up for 15 minutes. Then it only went down for 5 minutes, right? So I don't think it's going to keep on going down. I think 5 minutes is just not. I mean, it hasn't done that yet. That's all I'm saying. So I think it's going to be going up for. It should go for at least 10 minutes before it starts going down. Broken through. Based off of what it's been doing, yeah, I'm definitely going to put a secondary trade in. I mean, if I can get a good push down, I'll put a secondary trade in. So I don't know if how much it's respecting this line. Yeah, we haven't shown a breakout yet of this line, or of this, you know, this channel. And you see it is respecting that line, like it keeps on tapping it, so it knows it's there. You know, it does know it's there. Okay. Through it. Let's see if it goes through it a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it right there. I like that one. I think that's a pretty big difference, you know, between my you know, this one is 1.32735, and this one is 1.32714. So 2434. That's 714 to 735. Yeah, that's 21 point difference in pips. It doesn't look like it. Let's see, zoom in and see. Does it look like that much of a difference? I mean, and each pip, yeah, is moving by each pip. So that's a pretty big difference. That's a pretty significant difference. Yeah. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. I mean, I would think that it would start going, you know, based off of the overall trend. you know, the overall trend is it's going. It's been going up and down, having down, like, you know, it's been going down now for like. Well, it's already a downtrend. Obviously, it's an hour downtrend. But for the last, like, since here, it's been trailing down even further. You know, like you could draw a line from here, you know, straight down, and you can see another type of pattern within this pattern. Within this downtrend is like another type of downtrend. But, you know, it did the same thing here. You know, it went up for quite a while from here all the way to up here. You know, so it doesn't say much about that. You know, I mean, it's just whenever it's going to reverse itself and start going up, or if it's going to respect this line and stay, and you know, if it's going to respect the line, or if it's going to disrespect it. You know, disrespect it and just keep on going down. I don't think it will. I think it will respect it and start its uptrend. It hasn't really started the uptrend yet, you know. So let's hope that it starts the uptrend. It gets off of that line. It starts its trajectory up. Other things that we have going on. Nothing here. We're in here already. Bear with me a second, guys. Put this defrost on. Alright, so USDJPY. No action, and nothing on the rest of them. So we don't have too many to choose out of today. This one here looks like it's might be pretty good though. I mean, you see, it's been staying within that channel. It did break out, right? But it went back down, and now it's within that channel again. Is they going to respect the roof? Is the question. You know, it's the hour roof. And I don't know. Let me look at the hour chart on this. Let's see. So, you know, looking at the hour chart, looking at the last hour, it would be like right here. I mean, you know, it's actually a lot further than that. Like, this wouldn't be something that I would trade anymore, as far as the roof goes, based off of what the new hours have done. I mean, it's stuck in up until this point here, you know, or really up until the last hour point right here. But yeah, the new candle's here, and that's way off. So yeah, I wouldn't even trade this one anymore. Not the roof, you know. I'd only be trading the bottom on this one. So yeah, that's you know, you can get more certainty when you do that. You know, go to the hour time frame, because we're looking for primary trades. That's what we're trying to find before anything. You know, primary trades, opportunities for primary trades, and there's no opportunity for primary trade with the roof. So that roof needs to go. We're going to shorten it down there, get it out the way so that it's not in our way. Alright, so yeah, we have no action on this one when it comes to anytime soon. Okay, we have some more that have gone in. Okay, so this one here, nothing. anything here yet. And then, yeah. So we really don't have anything else going on. We have this one here, which we're looking at the hour time frame. It's, you know, it's kind of outside of the of our box right now. It's looking kind of weird. Zoom in on it. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's outside of our box. The last hour, it broke through. And this hour, still 10 minutes left in the hour, but most of the body is outside of the is outside, you know. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that it respects this channel and hops back in there. I mean, because, you know, it has broken out before here, but it, you know, hopped right back in. Didn't hop in this time. This is all that we have action on right now. We'll make sure there's this one here. Yeah, nothing going on right now. I can make this run a little bit longer. Everything else was a no-go. So we're just looking at this one, and let's look at the 5-minute chart. See how we're looking. So looks like it's kind of doing the same thing it did. So I mean, this is telling me that yeah, it's not wanting to go up for too much time before it starts going back down again. This may turn into the new roof. This support may turn into the new roof. It still hasn't shown a sign of a breakout candle yet. Just in the last 5 minutes is when it broke through, but the next candle, which is the one that was currently going on, that would determine whether this is going to be a breakout or not. We have like 2 minutes left on one of the trades, and it's looking weaker and weaker. Yeah, so yeah, it's probably safe to say that we're probably going to lose that one. And you know, I mean, it could be a learning lesson on this one. I think, the peaks and valleys were showing that it was, every time it would go into a valley, it would get deeper into, through. It would go deeper through. So this time it went deeper through, and then this next time it's probably going to be going even deeper through before it starts going back up. I mean, from what I'm seeing, that's probably what's going to happen. Because it does appear that this is, it's going to just keep going. It's going to go a little bit deeper through before it retracts on itself. It's been doing it, So I mean, if I can get a good push, up on this candle before, I'll probably do like a short term, like a 10-minute one at this mark. but it doesn't look like it's going to give it to me. It looks like it's still going even deeper. Definitely going to lose that primary, and we're probably going to lose the other one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get my next trade available already, which will be this one here. You know, because now that we lost that primary, this $36 one acts as a primary. Okay, we got a pretty good push up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go down with this at 10 minutes. I'm gonna say for the next 10 minutes it's gonna go down. Or it's gonna go lower, even lower, because you know, again, it has to get past this point here, down here, before. If you look at the trend, you know, I can't really draw a line right now, unfortunately. But you look at this point here, then you look at this point here, at that point, then this point, and then this point. Every one is a lower low, you know, and we know that it's still going down. So it's safe to say that it's going to continue going down. So might as well make a little bit of money on its way down. Now, this is the new primary. Since we're going to lose that $36 one as well, at least I'm pretty sure we will. We have 6 minutes left on it. I'm pretty sure we're just going to end up being a loss. That means this $18 one that we should win, I would think, that we would win it. I mean, unless this candle just goes straight down and, you know, surpasses, you know, it would have to surpass by a pretty big amount, you know. So I mean, I think within 10 minutes it's not going to do that, you know. So, you know, before it starts going back up. So I figure that's a good trade. So pretty much this will be our recoup of us being able to go back to the original figure. Yeah, we have 5 minutes 34 seconds left on that one. All right, I'm gonna get back with you a little bit later on. Hey guys, I was able to make another line. That line I was telling you about earlier that I saw of from here to here, and so I was able to see where this next one was going to cross, or where it should cross before it starts retracting on itself. And it hit it pretty quickly. So from there, I put just a 5 minute one in, because I'm pretty sure that it's going to retract on itself and start going back up. I don't think it's going to go any further than that down, you know, based off of the trend of what's been going on, you know. If it goes a little bit further, it's not going to go too much further. So I got 3 trades in on this one, but they're different directions, you know. I have one going down and 2 going up. So more than likely, I'm going to win one of them, or at least one of them. I should win 2 of them, I think. You know, this one is going further down, which is kind of surprising, but, you know, it shouldn't go too much further. It should not. I would be surprised if it still keeps on going down, because yeah, I mean, it's already in a downtrend. That's the thing. It's like it's already in
2 miles.
It's
take
in a
exit
downtrend already.
743B for Texas 99 North Grand Parkway.
So, you know, so it's in a downtrend, and then it kind of broke out of a downtrend to go downtrend again, or to go down. So it's in like the second downtrend pretty much. And now, you know, I wouldn't think that it would kind of try to break out of that downtrend, but you never know, it could. But I think in the next 5 minutes, it should reverse. So I'll let you know how things go. Yeah, I'm about to exit here, so I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, so I'm in a good stretch right now, and I don't know. I'm surprised it was already 5 minutes. You know, that's crazy. Okay, so I don't know if I won that one or not. That last one. I know I lost my one that was up here. You know, and it looks like I'm winning this one, but did I win that other one? That was a short term. Okay, so that one came in just now. Let's see what happened. Okay, so I ended up losing. Yeah, I mean, I lost that one as well. That one that I said was going to be a short-term reversal. Or a short-term, a short-term reversal. A 5 minute one. I'm losing that one. How much I lose by? 17 points. Okay. Yeah, so I predicted it wrong. I thought I put it on that one. Maybe not. What's going on here? This looks weird. Is this the hour time frame? 5 minute time frame? Oh yeah, I put it like right up here. I was thinking that it wasn't going to break it by that much before starting to go back up. Okay, so I think we're at its peak now. I'm gonna put a primary in right here for 15 minutes going up. Dadgummit. Now I have to put the primary in. Hopefully now I can get a better price point before it starts going up. That's a better one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, it looks, I mean, you can tell, like, look at the pattern. You can look at the pattern and see that it needs to start going up here soon. Right? The pattern is showing up right now. Within the next 15 minutes, definitely, it should be going up. Alright, so let's see what else we have going on. Okay. This one looks like it might be getting a little bit closer to having some action. I think we're in CHFJ. Oh no, we're not. Okay. Nothing here. Did we miss this? Goodness gracious. It was touching the roof and then all of a sudden just plummeted. Alright, well this one's out of the out of the standings now. Let me see how the hour looks on it. Oh yeah. That is a breakout. Yeah, we're gonna uncheck this one, AUD USD. Take that out of there. Go here. Take it off for this also. Alright, so alright, so now we have 6 that we can play. And all of, I mean, and finally they're giving some good prices on them. Where do we get these at? Do we get them at 82? We got them at 76. And where's it at right now? Okay. I still want to play right there. I'll let it play. Now, yeah, for the next 15 minutes, it should be going up, I think. I already do this for this stage. Next 15 minutes. What else we have? Okay. Wait and see on that one. This one broke all the way through also. Took a 5 minute. Yeah, it's been hovering above it for a while. So it's a breakout. If it comes back down and hits that roof, yeah, I can do a reversal, a secondary reversal on it. So, and just so I guess to keep in mind, you know, this was so we lost this primary, or we lost this primary
In 2
here.
miles, take the West Road exit.
And then we lost that one and that one. The next two were primaries as well, because, you know, they go in order. But then we won this primary, so now we're able to restart and reset. So that's why we are now in two trades. We have a primary and a secondary that we're in. So we'll keep on seeing if we can find better price points. Thanks, you know, a lot of these things, they're fluctuating as far as the rate of pay on them. Let's see. Okay. All right, and this one broke out again. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have too many options right now.
In a half mile, take the West Road exit.
I need practice patience though, because I really want to put one in, right, another buy in right here. I mean, I'm playing off of a line that is not a strong line though. I mean, it's the new. I mean, the
Take
line
the West
is up
Road
here.
exit.
Our line is here. This one is more of like a 5-minute line, you know. But because it's, you know, it's going the same way as the hour line,
In a quarter mile, turn right onto West Road.
which is all screaming sell or buy right now. I really, you know, I really feel confident that this one is a good one. It's going to go up. But
Turn right onto West Road.
I want to respect my rules more than anything, and it is safer. I don't want. I mean, you're turning into more of a gambling than anything if you break your rules. You know. So I'd rather not break it. Just, I mean, if I lose out on it, as
Continue
far as
on West Road for 2
you know,
miles.
putting in another trade, that's fine. You know, I mean, but it's more so about, you know, winning the trades that I've already put in on here, you know, and doing it the right way. So those are gonna wait. I can't put anything else here, so I might as well get out of it and see if I can find a better opportunity somewhere. Not there. Not there. Not there. We're in here. We can't do the rest of it. So I think the one that looks the best is this one as far as the closest. How much time do we have left on those other ones? 7 minutes? Okay. I'll get back with you guys. Hey guys. Alright, so we're down to 46 seconds left, and yeah, we're winning it. It finally started going back up, 79 seconds. GPB USD. Let's look at it real quick and see where it's at, because we might be able to put in another trade. Yeah. So it finally started going back up, like we had predicted. It just took a while. Now, how far up do we think it's going to go? It looks like it's... Well, I don't want to mess up this line. I'm going to keep this line here. Because it did follow that line. You know, it just took a little while to follow it, right? And it's kind of steadily like going down, down below. Like, it's like pretty much there now would be the new placeholder for it whenever it starts going back down again. I do think that when it hits up here, it's going to go back down. It's going to bounce back down. It's going to treat this as a, because again, like, it's been doing that, it's been, going right above the line and then going back down. Like this time it should, if it does, if it sees that line, it should hit that line before it starts going back down. It's not going to go much further up than that line before it starts going back down. I mean, I can show another line, so you can see what I'm talking about here. So, if you can put it from there to up here. Like since then it's been following this trend of, it's like a trend right there. And actually, looking at this, I mean, if that is the new line, I don't think that's, this line is stronger than this line. So, I do think it's going to hit that line before it starts going back down. I do think it's going to hit this line. So, and I think that would be a good trade for, I don't know about primary. I'll do a secondary on it. I mean, I do the next highest secondary. Right now, I don't know, like based off of this line, the new line we just put in, that is what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 54, 66, 5. Like, yeah, for the last over 2 hours, it's been following this line, right? When it comes to, or these two lines, like both of these are around the same area, the same time. So last 2.5 hours, it's been within that groove, within that range. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly if that has necessarily a stronger one to do a primary on it. I don't think so. I mean, if it can get back up here, then I would do a secondary on it, and it'll be for 20 minutes. Because looking at it, it's being shorter and shorter, but here it was way over. It went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. It was down here. And then it went up here again, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It was the lowest point at 25 minutes there. We're trying to, that's what we want. We're trying to get like the lowest point if possible, And then it was up here, then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes, which reached this lowest point. So 20 minutes would be safe, I think. I mean, if it touched here, I'd probably do like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, yeah. So, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if it's going to start going down right now. I'll be watching it, and I'll get back with you on it. We did win those two, though, so we're on our second primary now. All right. I'm gonna watch a little bit more because this it's getting close, right? Same here, I mean, as if it touches this line, then I'll go ahead and put the secondary in for it to go back down for 20 minutes. But if it does touch this line up here, you best believe I'm putting a primary in. And primary will be for 20 minutes, about maybe 30 minutes. Probably a 30-minute primary. All right. See, and like this would be a perfect example. If I was on a laptop, I could put my price point right here, right up there, right when right at the line, and it will be a price point for, I'll put it there. It'll only be for a 3-minute price point, whereas like I would only have it up for 3 minutes, during this candle, to see if it would hit up there during this candle, because when the next candle comes, it's going to be a different price point. The price point will be a little bit lower because this is a downtrend. So but it's still good. It saves you time because you can put the price point there, and then switch, go and look at other, like I'll be able to go and look at the other ones and see if we have any action. Like right now, while I'm looking at these, it could be hitting that price point, and it would automatically just trigger, right? Versus me missing it. I'll just pretty much miss it because I'm looking at other other charts. So that's a really good tool to use. Luckily, we didn't miss it, but okay, and there's nothing else going on. So yeah, I'm gonna invest in a laptop just for that purpose. I have my wife has a laptop, but it's acting up anyway, so she needs to get a new one. I'll just use her laptop, the one that she's when we get the new one, she can get the new one. I'll use hers because I have never had any issues with hers. So we are going to see what happens here. This cold is almost over with, so bear with me, guys. Within another couple of days or so, I should be good. Just slightly congested now, and still have a little bit of cough. The cough usually is the last to go by a long way with me. So I may have the cough for another week before it actually goes. But at that point, it'll just be kind of like a dry cough. All right. So, price is not knowing what to do right now. Yeah, it's it's kind of hesitating right now. It's kind of hesitating. It's about that time for me to go ahead and redo all the charts. About 3 hours has passed by since I started. So yeah, so there's new patterns that have emerged since then. So it might be time to go ahead and redo it, because we're not really seeing any real action. We haven't seen any real action in how many charts have we been in today? 1, 2, 3 charts total that we've been in today. So out of we had 7 up at first. So 3 out of 7 charts. The other ones really haven't done anything. And the ones that weren't good at initially might be good now. I see we did a 59 right here. We did a 59 percenter. I did not see that. Okay, it's not good. All right, so this one is a little bit it's the new one, right? If we can get a little bit of a it seems like the price is kind of stagnating a little bit right now. if we can get it to, you know, it was kind of close to that line actually. You know, that probably would have been the best point to get it, because you know, if we're looking at the other ones, it never crossed it. So let it give us to it 20 minutes. Yeah, I think we're good for a secondary one. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Oh, past perfect. Perfect. Okay. Up. Did I put up? Oh my goodness gracious! I meant down. I had to do it again. Yeah, I had to do it again because I mean I had to put 2 more in right then, and then luckily I got it in the same area, but I didn't mean to go up on it. I meant to go down. So I'm going to lose out a little bit of money if I win this trade. You know, I'm going to lose out on the 16% on it, but I suppose that's fine. That's fine. You know, I mean, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. I mean, the worst thing could happen though, because I have it in at 132622 here. So let's see if I want it to be higher if not the same. So yeah, I got it higher. 625 here and 626 here. So I'm good as far as what I wanted to do. Now, and they're 20-minute trades, which is good. I mean, I think that's safe to say. But again, if it surpasses this one and goes up to up here, I'm definitely going to put in a trade for for probably about 25-30 minutes maybe from that point going back down. But okay, my trades are in now though, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my post trip on this one, and I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, we are back, and we are at 1 minute and 20 seconds on these trades, and it is really looking flimsy right now. While I was working, it got up to here. It didn't actually touch that resistance, but it looks like it's starting to go back down. I don't know for a fact what it wants to do here. It doesn't look like it is doing the same exact thing that it did. It's pretty much stayed up there. It's not. I mean, like I'm looking at this cone that looks like it's been staying in. Right now, it's like, it's pretty much above there. So we'll see. It's really, really close. It's above for 10 seconds, so I'm gonna win. I might win it. I might win that first one. Maybe. It looks like I did win the first one. Okay. Now we have 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Lost that one and lost that one. Okay. Well, what I thought was going to happen didn't happen. Yeah. What I thought was going to happen didn't happen. I mean, I end up losing overall. I mean, it's like I lost one secondary overall. So I mean, not good, and it's one of those things where this is not a very strong. That's why I didn't do a primary on it. Okay, let's see if there's any other opportunities. What in the world is going on here? Where'd that come from? Oh. Yeah, it was like right there. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to do here. I don't know what pattern is following. I would have to start over on that one. Nothing here. And everything else is no-go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start over with these lines. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, okay. So it's been out here for a while. It disrespected it. I'm putting in a secondary trade here. No. I'm gonna do a primary trade. Yeah, like, you know, this is our, these are our lines here that we see. It pretty much broke out earlier, and it broke out and it stayed out for a good hour or so, and then it has hit back up in this area. So I think this is a good opportunity to go ahead and put in. I mean, I think it's, you know, I think it's going to respect this hour line, and but should the hour lines kind of changed now? Actually, now that I think about it, it would have changed based on the new hour. So I kind of did that a little bit abruptly. Let's see what happens when I update the lines. Get these out of here. Okay. So for the hour, the new hour lines look like, no, you really can't even do an hour line on this one, because you can do it with the base. Can you? Yeah, I guess you can. But the new, but that new hour is completely out of range. Or yeah, the new hour is completely out of range of the this is based off of how this is looking. This looks like the trajectory right now. This looks like the trajectory of 1, 2, 3, 4. The last 4 hours has been like this. So this is kind of out of the that new candle is completely out of what the normal is, you know. So and if you look at this one here, as far as if you want to see about maybe being able to catch the or maybe being able to see where the, there I come in, I'm messing up here, they're so close together. Okay, let's do this one first. From here to there, the downtrend's been going on from there to there, about there, and then the other one is pretty much crossing it already from here to there, about there. What happened? Why did it do that? Stay there. About there. So that's so pretty much what happened was it closed in, and then they had to pick a way to go to start a new trend, and this is the new trend here. So so that trade is not, it wasn't a good trade, you know. I mean, it was not a good trade, because with the new lines, it's not even close to any of the lines. So I don't know what's going to happen on that one. It's really, I mean, I would say probably 50-50 of what happens on it, because I mean, we do see that this the candle that closed right before it was a green candle, and this next one is green so far, so it looks like it's an uptrend. A new uptrend is going to be starting. That doesn't mean that that the candle can't go down, you know, down below our level for the next 20 minutes. Who knows? But not a good trade, you know. I mean, hopefully we win it, but I mean, it's, you know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose either, because it wasn't a skillful trade. So we will see what happens. We only have 15 minutes left on it. I'm gonna look at the other ones and see if we have action on any of the other ones. I haven't drawn the additional lines yet on any of these because yeah, and these are 68, so I'm not even gonna look at the rest of them. Yeah, I haven't drawn lines on any of the other ones. I haven't had time. So it is 12:24 right now. This day is going into a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I'll come back with you. Let's see what happens on these ones. All right, guys, I'm back. Those last two trades that I ended up winning one and losing one. I lost in the primary, then I won the secondary. They were a bit different in price. I lost this one by 31 points, and I won this one by 18 points. They both ended around the same time, but one was 1.32672. The other one was 1.32683. So about 11 points better. I'm looking at this one now. See if I could maybe possibly put a secondary trade in. So I want to put a primary in whenever it hits these hour lines. These hour lines they're closing in on this trend. It's an uptrend. And I wanted to put it was getting close to that bottom, to this bottom line here, right? So I was going to put a primary in there. But before that, if you've noticed, for the last, for a while now, since it started the uptrend right here, it stayed above this green line, above the moving average line, the one that's right below it. Like, it stayed above it. Right here, when it dipped down under, but within 10 minutes, it was back up, out of it. So, if you're following this trend, same thing here. Here, it dipped down, but then 10 minutes, it was back up. So, until now, it's doing the same, it's been pretty much following this trend up. So I could put a secondary trade in for something like this once it gets close to that green line, that the moving average line, if it gets close there, then I'll go ahead and put in a uptrend. It'll be a small one. It'll be the smallest one, because let me see. Would it be the smallest one? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the smallest one. It could be this one. I mean, because it's been doing it for a while, so it's worth the risk. And then if it keeps on going down, then we might be able to catch it down here and put it in a quick 10-minute trade for it to go up above that. So that's what we're waiting for. See if maybe we can get close to that line before it starts going back up again. There's not a lot of movement in this market right now. I'm gonna get back with you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my wife and see if. Oh no, never mind. Disregard that. She's not even home right now. I was gonna see if she could put a price point in for me. Like put the pending price point option I was telling you about, where you can set it. Yeah, but that's fine, because I haven't really been able to set up any too many lines. Our lines since the last time we got with you. Yeah, I changed it to 9. Just to follow the minutes on this, you know. Like, actually it's supposed to be 11. If I can get, because you know there's only 1 minute left on this, so I want to do a new candle with 10 minutes. So the next 2 candles, pretty much. The close of the second candle after I put my trade in. So I want 2 full candles. Is pretty much what I'm saying. Okay, 29 seconds left. Let's see, this thing, I mean, there hasn't been barely any type of movement. It's barely going up. The new candle's about to come up. So, saying 6%. So I'm looking at it now. I jumped up at the very end. Yeah, that was kind of weird how that happened. The very, very end it jumped up. So yeah, that candle it didn't seem like it closed that close to the line. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We'll go ahead and put it in. I don't think it's gonna. It's not gonna give us too much of a better price point than that. I don't think it will. Yes, I think that's a good one. So we'll see what happens. But it's been steadily going up, and you see it reversed right on itself and it started to go up again. So we'll see what happens on that one. Yeah, as you see, I'm down to 2 different charts now. So I have to get to work. I'll get back with you guys whenever I get some more charts up. All right. This line is an hour line. It looks like it's right on the line. Let's do 30 minutes and see. Yeah, it went through it. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's been going through it, so it's about prime opportunity to go back up. Oh wow, okay, it's actually been through it for a while though. I mean, the uptrend is strong, and it's been doing uptrend, but at this point it's like it's going up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, but I think it should continue up. I'm gonna do a 25-minute trade on this one. Wait for it to get to a low point. Means, you know, I mean, it has been going up and up, down, up, down, up, down throughout this time period. I don't think it's going to veer off and start going down. But I want to get, but I want to. I mean, as long as it goes up, you know, like it's getting further and further away from this line. But it should shoot up here soon. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it now. Yeah, because I think that's a good. I think that's a good trade. it's pretty much saying, okay, well, um, based off of what it's been doing for the past at least 5 hours. Let's make sure I'm telling you correctly. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Yeah, for the last 6 hours, it's been trending up at a pretty high level. So, and even when these 5-minute candles, it's been slowly going up, you know, from this point right here. So, so I think more is telling it to more is telling it to go up than go down. Is what I'm saying. I think we just had one close, okay, and we ended up winning that one by 36 points. All right, that's good. And so we can put another one in here. If I can get a lower point, like a significant lower point, you know. Let's see if it does it for me. Okay, that's significant enough. All right, so we have those in. That's a primary and secondary. I think that's a good trade because, again, looking at the hour line, it's been, you know, it has been crossing that hour line, but a little bit, then going back up, and then every time it gets a little bit more out of that line. Like this time, it was out by a little bit, you know, and then came back on the line, and then it went. Now this time, you know, it's out and it's been out for a while, quite a while. So, you know, that's. I think it's in prime. It's a prime time for it to start going back up. Is what I'm thinking. Okay, that last trade was USD JPY. Let's just look at it real quick. I want to see. Okay, yeah, it was this one. Yeah, and it's down there again. I'm gonna go ahead and do another secondary trade right there. And you know, I'll do another secondary trade if it goes down. If it goes down further down to this line, to this one here, I'll do even another one. Oh, I did that for 25 minutes though. Dadgummit. I didn't mean to do it for that long. I mean, 5, 10, 15, yeah, who knows what'll happen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's a little bit too long for this kind of trade. I mean, 10 minutes would probably be better. Because who knows what happened in 25 minutes. It might drop back down to that, you know. I mean, 25 minutes is like 5 candles. I'll do my last one for, if I can get right at the same price point. Well, we'll just hope that the trend continues, you know. And it's fine, and it works. It's fine. All right, so I have those in. Let me keep on setting these up. Talk to you. All right. Well, I got all the lines drawn. We got six pairs to play with now. Fresh ones to play with. I have 4 trades in. I have 1 primary and 3 secondaries in. I put 2 here because I do like it. I felt pretty strongly about that price point, this one, and you know, it looked like it was following it. I mean, I put it in for 20 minutes or 25 minutes by accident. I meant to put it in for 10 minutes, or for 10 minutes. And you know, if we would have put it in for 10 minutes, we would have won right now. We would have won. We would have won that one. And but my mistake. I put it in for a little bit longer. So, so now, so yeah, so I went ahead and put in another one. I saw it was right there, a little bit under the line, and yeah, and you know, if you look at it now, it looks like it might be doing one of these things. You know, where it's getting close to that line, getting close to the actual hour line, which would be perfect for a primary trade. I can't do a primary trade though right now, unfortunately, because I have one already in. This is a good opportunity for a primary trade though. I might break my rule here and just put it in anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to. I mean, it's a break of the rule, but it's for a good cause. You know, it's for a good cause. I mean, it's if I can get it a little bit closer. I mean, it's been staying within this for hours, so I mean, you know, it's for a good cause. How about that? You know, I do for 15 minutes because I doubt it's gonna go much lower than that. I mean, if it, I want a good one though, like a, you know, okay, oh, it's right there, it's right there, it's right there. I need to go ahead and put it in. Let me just get a little bit more pump though. Come on, just give me a little bit more pump. I'm gonna put it in. It doesn't look like it's gonna go too much further down. You know, looking at it, you know, every time it goes down that far, right here, he jumps back up. It's been doing this for hours. It hasn't gotten out of this channel. It's right there, pump back up. Right here, it's pumped back up. It looks like again is doing it there. So if it follows it, it should pump back up. You know, that's if it follows it. I mean, I like it. I think it's a good trade. That one's going to be ending before. No, actually, we have a 5-minute one ending. USD JPY. This one was a 10-minute trade. Oh, that's the one that we're in. That one, I believe we're in that one right now. Yeah, we're in it right now. And that is this point right here. I'll be surprised if if this candle ends without it being a green candle, even a little bit green. Or actually, I'll be surprised if it ends without it, you know, it jumping up again within that channel. Because every time it's done it, it's jumped up within that channel every single time. And you see that it does respect that line because it's fighting right now. Like there's a battle going on between buyers and sellers right now. So I mean, that's a good little price point right there. Okay, and it's going down more. Okay. So let's see what happens. This pair has not been moving very much recently. You know, that was the biggest move that it's made as of recent. Okay, and looks like looking at the whole overall layout right now, we're down on everything. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. let's come back to this one. Let's look at the other pair that we have going on, USD CHF. USD CHF. Okay, so we have 2 in on here as well, and it's right there in the middle. So yeah, still playing over here, you know. It's going up and down, up and down. The trend is, you see, it's like curving a little bit, you know. If you look at the lines, you know, the lines, you know, they were uptrend lines, but now it's like it's more of a curvy type of line. So we will see what happens. I really like this one because you know, the trend was moving up, as well as the actual the hour line itself was moving up as well, you know. I mean, it's an uptrend hour line. I mean, we still have some time left on it for it to play out. And we did 25 minutes on these two to give it time to gradually go up, you know. So we'll see what happens on it. We have 2 minutes left on this one. USD JPY, we're losing by 68 points. It's a secondary one. Let's look at it. USD JPY. Okay, so it did retract on itself, which is good news. It's good news, and it's going to end halfway in the line, which is good news. You know, that means that it doesn't necessarily want to break out. That's a hammer candle as well. So as a hammer candle, which is good. So this next candle, it should try to hit that line again, like a magnet. I don't know if it's going to actually hit our price point that we needed to hit, but when it comes to the actual secondary trade that we put in. You know, it's really slow moving right now. But it has been steadily going up. The trend has been steadily going up, so the other price point that we have, I'm trying to, okay, I see it. It's right there. This one right here. So we end up losing that one, which is fine. Which is fine. We're winning the other 2 price points right now, though, I think. Are both the price points right next to, oh yeah, both of them are right next to one another. Well, that's fine. Yeah, so pretty much they're really close. The 18 and 72 are really close. Let me see how many points away. 143.412 and 143.413. So yeah, one pip difference between those two. Okay, and the other one, USD CHF. Let's get back into that one. 19 points and 9 points. So that's not bad. Let's look at what's going on there. USD CHF. Let's see how, okay, 22 points, that one's going up, 21 points, good. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be okay there. I think it's going to go back through there and continue going up, at least for the short term. But we'll come back to it. Let's look at USD CHF real quick. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. It's still kind of like meandering, right? It's not picking a direction. you know. Yeah, it's not really picking up direction, so I don't really like it, but I mean, it's doing what it's doing. I hope it just keeps on doing what it's doing for the next, minute for that primary to come in. So we're gonna stay here, hang out with it, and see what happens. I'm hoping for some slow movements right now from this candle. I don't really see a pattern too much out of in these. I mean, the last five, the last other two, most recently touched right here and right there, but I don't know if that's good enough to to say. And now it's retracting on itself. It's 45 seconds left. USD CHF. Let's see what USD CHF looks like in TradingView. USD CHF. It's right here. 8298, 8297, 8298. 82967, 82966. Yeah, okay, 8294. Let's see if that was right. 8296, 8297, 8298, 8298. What? Dang. Really? 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 I mean, it was down 298 now. It went down just to edge me out. It seemed like, Okay, well, we end up losing that one, unfortunately. That was a primary. Now, since we lost that primary, this is considered a primary. This trade that we have in, that's 58 seconds from being lost or won. We are in at 82964. So I'm gonna go to TradingView for the next 46 seconds and see 8298 is up there. 8298.5, which is synonymous with this 8298.2. So it's about the same. So we know we're at 8296, right? So it just needs to stay up to 8298 for the next 30 seconds or so, 25 seconds. It looks like it will. 20 seconds, 8298 still, 8298. Yeah, it's staying up there. It looks like it's staying up there. So I think we're good on this one. It's not going to edge us out. 8297. It did drop to 8297, but it's good enough to win. All right, so that's a primary that is the primary now. So we're down to the last two that we have, and this is another primary here, right? We have 52 seconds on the USD JPY one. I mean, we're winning about 20 points. So that's good. We're winning about 22 points here. Let's go there real quick just to see how things are going for us. USD JPY. And this is the one that, I said that it should, go back up. 30 seconds on this one. Let's look at the TradingView on it. USD JPY. 44.8. 44.8, yeah, and it was 45.5, yeah, so okay, so it's looking good. 45.5, yeah, it's looking good on this one. So we're gonna win that one, and then that was a secondary. That was a secondary. This is gonna be our second primary if we can win this one. We are in on this primary at 143.412. So that's what we're looking at. 143.412. Right here it is at 143.47. So it has to drop all in a minute. It would have to drop all the way. It would have to drop 7 full ticks, 70 points, pretty much 70 points in a minute. I don't think it would do that. It looks like it's continuing its trend up. I think that it's going to continue up and go through that area. I'm not going to bet too much on it before it starts going back down, is what I'm thinking. I think it is going to continue up because, again, I mean, it took a while on this one to it played for a little while before it finally recorrected itself. But I'm thinking it's recorrecting itself now. So I'm going to say that I'm going to trade up with this one for 15 minutes. And I think it's going to be up, you know, it's going to continue going up for the next 15 minutes. I'm going to do a $36 one right there for 15 minutes. Yeah. You know, I didn't want to do a primary one there because who knows, you know, it might look at that as a roof now. So, but my guess is not, based off of what has happened in history. It just took longer to go up through there. Okay, so so far so good. We have 2 primaries in, even though we lost that primary, but this was actually that's the next primary. So then that's the next primary there. So we have 2 primaries in, which means the next trade would be, you know, I'm kind of torn on this if I want to do another primary before going to that next one, just so that I know I'll be if I win, you know, when I win this primary, I won't be using the bankroll, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just go with another primary. It means that pretty much I would have to win 5 quote unquote 5 primaries in a row. But I think that I think it's just safer. It's just safer. Okay. How many primaries have we lost so far? So we've lost 4 primaries already. So we are coming down to the end here. Yeah, so this is 4 now. As far as major primaries, you know. You can't see all the trades, but I counted them earlier, and this is our 4th primary. This one right here was our 4th one that we lost. So we can't lose another one. Okay. That being said, I may just go ahead and try to get this, go all out, and you know, and try to win, make this day a winning day, you know, and instead of just this up and down type of thing that we've been doing, right? So let's go and look at the other favorites that we have, because we have, you know, we did find some. This one here has been, you know, it's been utilizing, it's been pretty much roofing that, you know, hitting that roof, going back under, not going back under for too long before he hits that roof again. So we'll keep an eye on it. You know, it's above the roof. It is above the roof. Don't know if how long it's going to stay above the roof before it comes back down. But this is kind of the highest point that it's been above the roof, right? It did drop down. It was high right here, right? And it dropped back down, and now it's here. So it might be coming back down to hit that roof again, or to you know, to get up through that, you know, under that roof. It's been doing this, you know, again, like right here it touched the roof, and then here it went through, and then it went through again here, then it went through again here, went through again here, and it's really going through here. Like throughout this whole time it's been really going through that roof. So every time it goes through, it drops down for a little bit before it goes through again. So it doesn't drop down too much. Like here it dropped down the most. Like it did drop down the most, but then it, then it went up, and then it dropped down for about maybe 20 it went under for about maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes, 25 minutes before it started going back up under, out of it, and then it slowed down and started just hovering down, but it was still steady decline, and it's been a steady decline ever since. And it's up here again. I think this is safe to go ahead and put 20 minutes that it's going to be lower than this point in 20 minutes. I think so. I think that's a good primary, because this is the highest it's been, and it's been out for a while. So unless it's going to break out, unless it's just going to break out, I think it's safe to say that in 20 minutes it's going to be lower than that point, because it's steady. It's been a steady downtrend. So we're trading down. We're trading with the trend going down. Let's put a trade here as well. And yeah, it's steadily been going down, and nothing has really changed with it besides it. It has broken through a little bit here. But, and let's see what this is a breakout candle now, though. That's a breakout candle. So it's not looking good for us. That was the first breakout candle. This candle was a full-bodied sell candle, but this candle does indicate breakout, which is not good for us. But it, it's not good for us. We will see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't. But that is an indicator that it's going to break out. So that's bad news for us there. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We're already, from the time that we put in till now, we're already losing on that one by 41 points on one and 66 points on the other. So I'm hoping it retracts on itself and comes back down. That is, if you look at the rest of what's been going on, that is a pretty big jump. Pretty big jump from what's been happening. So, but the 20 minutes just started, so we have to see. We just have to see. Let's see what is going on with this other one. Okay, 7 minutes left on that one. All right. Let's keep looking. Nothing going on here. It looks like it was following, and then it this one we traded on. I think we ended up winning on it. But yeah, it's out there way too long. It wouldn't be able to make it back to that line if it tried. Make it back to this line if it tried. So. Okay, this one's still far away from our line. This one's still kind of far away from the line as well. This is going to be our last one. We have a trade in already on this one, and the trade was that it was going to get back in that channel, but it doesn't look like it's happening. Yeah, it looks like it is this right here, breakout candle. Yeah, it's a breakout candle. So that indicates that it's done with this area. So we might lose that one. So it's not good, not looking good. We have 3 trades in right now. All of them have good win percentage rates, but it's not looking good for us when it comes to what's going on with them. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm hoping that it doesn't go too far out of range before it starts falling back down. I'll get back with you on it though. I don't see, there's really no other opportunities right now anywhere. So we will see what happens. Hopefully things go in our favor on this one. This would be, you know, I mean, if I end up losing that primary, that would be the last trade of the day, and I would go down in a loss. Or loss for the day. But I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm gonna be monitoring it. We still have some time left on it. On all these trades, we have 5 minutes left on one. And USDJPY. Look at it real quick. Well, I mean, it's good that it retracted on itself as well. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my drive, and I'll catch you here in a little bit. All right, guys. Hey, just to let you know, yeah, we are ending this one 12 seconds, and we are way under 145 points. Yeah, I mean, it was a breakout where I knew I was in trouble with this secondary one. As soon as I saw that breakout candle. So that one was a loss, and so, just so that you can see this right here, this candle here, full body breakout candle. You know, after you know, like you know, if you ever see one outside of your channel, you know, and it's breaking out, and you see a breakout candle, then yeah, that means that you're you know, pretty much stay away from it unless you're playing it back off of this line. If you can catch it going back up there, to reverse it, to, you know, for it to come back down again. But that didn't go in our favor. We have 2 more 9 minutes left on them. Let's see how we're doing. 47 points, which is better than I thought on that one. And 28 points on that one. So that's Euro USD. We can look at it real quick and just see what's going on with it. You know, on this one as well, you know, I spotted a breakout candle afterwards, which was bad news for us. It hasn't gone up too much after that, so that's good news for us as well. You know, and breakouts are unpredictable. You know, you don't know what they're going to do. So, I mean, there's still plenty of time. 8 minutes left on both of them, so anything could happen. my thoughts is that it will start going back down, but I don't know if it's going to go back down enough to
in a quarter mile, use
to
the
cover.
left 2 lanes to turn left onto the ramp to Texas 99.
Yep, within that time frame. I don't know. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. I'll get back with you. Hey guys, just a brief view on what's going on. Looks like I'm going to be out on this one. I mean, unless something drastic happens. We'll have a minute left, and we're losing by 70 points. So yeah, and I've checked it with TradingView, and it's accurate, you know. So doesn't look like we're gonna win this one. This is going to be our 5th one, which is going to put us at our stop loss for the day. So today was not a good day, you know, and it's like that. I mean, so far I haven't been able to break 2 winning days in a row. I've just been doing 1 win day, 1 loss day, 1 win day, 1 loss day, you know. Yeah, but this one's shooting up. We have 10 seconds left on it, and we're going to end up losing it by a large amount. You know, breakout, 92 points. And this one as well. I'm sure we're going to lose this one. 35 seconds left, 68 points. So, forgive me, my car all of a sudden just turned on my
Use
music.
the middle lane to take the I-10 East exit.
Yeah, so anyway, 19 seconds left. Today was a losing day
Continue for half a
us.
mile.
How much
In
time
half a
left?
mile, slight left onto the I-10 East ramp to Houston.
Yep, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. All right, well, day is over. We started off with $1,200. We dropped down to $985. So
Slight left onto the I-10 East ramp.
loss of $215, which you know, I don't think we hit our stop loss.
Continue on I-10 East for 30 miles.
When it comes to the amount of money that we could have lost for the day. Yeah, the stop loss for the amount of money was $360. So we're well below that, but because we lost 5 primaries in our 5 primaries total. That's set us back. Which is okay. I mean, it happens again. You know, this is the reason that we have reserves. You know, I can replenish this after I write my notes for the day. I'll be able to replenish this. Hopefully back up to $1,200. I believe I will. I think I have that much in there. Let's see. Let's look at our Forex account. Okay, no. So we have $169 in our Forex. So that won't put us right up to $1,200. He'll definitely put us about $1,150 though. And then what that means though is the next day we would be shooting for 10% of our bankroll. Like we would, as far as to add 10% of our bankroll whenever we win. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. This has been standard for me. I have a winning day and then a losing day. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. I have learned from today. I'm gonna just start sticking more so with the trend that I see. I mean, if I already see it kind of breaking out of the trend, when I get into it, like more than usual, like more than the norm from what's happened in the past with that. With that chart, then I'll just stay away from it, you know, because breakouts they can happen, you know, and that's what hurt us this time and the last time, or yeah, the last 2 primaries that we lost were breakouts. Okay, well, thank you for staying with us. I will catch you in the next video.